Sagittarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-May 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we can dip our toes in the energy and see what's happening for the beautiful Saggies out there. Hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got here for Saggy in mid-May? Please and thank you. It's a beautiful time of year. There's lots of interesting energies out there, and we're just going to check it out here real quick. And yeah, at first, we're just going to take a real quick look at this card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself, and at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's get this card out and rock with Saggy, please. Talk to me, my guides. What energies, messages, all the things. Let's see what's happening for my good friends here. There we go. That came out pretty quick. So I think this card is always interesting because it does link into rest and sleep, the dream states, imagination, all of those things. It really is a nice card, and I think the imagery is really cool, like the person in the PJs, and you got the little dancing mice and stuff like that. So this could be like a very thought-based type of energy too. And I know Saggies are very philosophical individuals, so your mind could be going in a lot of different places whenever this card is here. Now, before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the May subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk a little bit more about this card. So as I said, I really like the imagery of it. We have this individual, they have their nightcap on, they got their jammies on. There's that beautiful nighttime background. There's dream catchers and nonsensical things happening here. So I always do talk about sleep first when this comes up. Hopefully you're not having issues sleeping, having a little bit of insomnia when this card is in the mix. Spirit could be trying to tell you like, hey, Saggy, watch your dreams in this time. If you're having very vivid dreams, maybe Spirit's trying to send you a message. There is something about the sleep state showing up here. So for a portion of Saggies, maybe you just need a little more rest, right? Like maybe you're feeling a little exhausted and feeling a little zapped. And if that's the case, I think really adding better sleep or better sleep schedule could be important. Now, I'm not going to lecture you on the importance of sleep. This card, once again, it could also represent the imagination, the thoughts. So you might be daydreaming a little more than usual. You might have somebody on the mind. It could be all those things. But we're just going to leave that as is. Let's get into tarot now. And I always say the first card here, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. So let's get you 3 cards in the upright. Then we'll get into that intuitive juiciness. Let's shuffle it up here. What do we got for Saggy, please? And while we get this deck shuffled up and ready to go, let's talk about last week's reading, my friends. It was titled A Big Problem Solved, which, I think that's a good thing. I feel for a lot of Saggies, not just last week, but for coming weeks, it could be a great time for problem solving or figuring things out. So whether it's like work or money or relationships, like there's a big emphasis on figuring tough situations out. Okay, so hopefully you were able to do some of that. But as you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone that you're linked to. It all goes different ways. You know that. So let's get 3 cards here for my Saggy friends in mid-May. What do we got? Messages, energies, all those good things for my friends. Okay, yeah, wow. 6 of Pentacles, beautiful energy to start with. Very flowy type of energy, if that's the best way I could describe it. Whenever I see the 6 of Pentacles, it just feels flowy. That's the best way. Now let's get a couple more here. Really piece it together. There could be something you're really wanting to give your energy to, okay? Because that is an extremely giving type of energy. Whoa. All right, we got the 4 of Wands. So now we're starting to see more of this spiritual energy starting to link up into your reading, especially like with what we had here. I did say this is etheric. Now we have the 1111 card, lots of signs. Let's get one more. For a lot of you, there could be something you need to do that's going to feel very soothing to your soul. Okay, whether that's something you do now or something you're going to discover. That message just came up out of nowhere, so take it if it hits, but I feel like there's going to be something that shows up that's very soothing for your soul. Right here on the back end, boom, we have the Lovers here. So this could be pointing at a time frame for a small portion of you, but that's a big card of partnerships. Let's go through piece by piece and really start to build this out, but at first look, first glance, when I look down at a spread like this, I'm liking what I'm feeling here. And it's like a similar structure to what I saw in the Aries reading, where we start off with Earth, then we have some fire, then we have some air. So there could be certain things that are going to pay off for you in the coming days and weeks here when I see energies like this, Saggy. So far, so good. So when I see energies like this, they're all leaning optimistic. Now, every single card in tarot has good and it has challenges. All of these skew to the positive. So let's go piece by piece and really start to build this out, because I'm feeling very optimistic here before we get into the detail. But position number one, the Six of Pentacles. Now we see this image of a person throwing out pentacles, sharing it with people. There's also a scale. So this card could represent balance and equality and bringing balance to the situation. So like I said, for now in the coming weeks, for a lot of Saggies, it could be a great time for problem solving or making things right. There could be someone that wants to make things right with you when this card is here. So whether it's apologeticness or just paying you back in one way or another, it feels good. This is a very charitable giving type of energy. So whenever I see it, it's like, all right, well, there's someone that either wants to give to you or you want to give to somebody else. This is a card that I often see in people's birthday seasons, because it also links to gift giving. And I know Saggy season is very far away, but there could be something around a gift, whether you're like shopping for a gift for someone or someone's going to surprise you. That could link in. I mean, that doesn't have to be the main message. I just think of somebody wanting to give energy to something. However, the rough side or the challenging side of this card could be twofold. One, this could be a situation you're in where it is off balance, where it's not equal. There's just something about it. It's a little off. It's not right. And another thing is you might be giving too much to something where like there's a situation or connection where you're doing more than your fair share. So we'll just leave it at that. I always stick to the positive until I see otherwise. So for a lot of you, this could be something really nice coming in. Now, as we move to the back, there is this beautiful link to spirituality, and like ever since the very beginning, because we got the Four of Wands, now we have the Lovers here. Both are highly, highly spiritual cards. But whenever I see this Four of Wands, I think of a huge victory or win here. You see these people, they're celebrating. So to me, this card is a cause for celebration. So hopefully something's going to go your way. For some of you, this could relate to the family, the household. I think of parties and get-togethers. It's very solid and sturdy. So if you're not going through anything revolving around the home, this, once again, is something that's going to go your way. Now, whenever I see the 1111 card, I say watch out for signs, synchronicities, and omens. You might be seeing lots of number signs. Spirit could be trying to get your attention, especially with the Archangel over there as well. Spirit could be trying to send you omens and signs. So we'll see a little more detail on that as we move further through the reading. Whether you're seeing them now or whether they're going to start popping up for you could be important. Now, a challenge of this Four of Wands, sometimes it could be somebody that's counting their chickens before they hatch, celebrating a result before they've achieved it. And at the same time, it could also be a little stagnation as well. So something to watch out for, because fours are usually very grounded. Now, as we get to the back end, we have the Lovers. Beautiful. Now, this doesn't always speak about romance, right? I mean, it is called the Lovers, but I think of this similar to the Two of Cups, where it could just represent someone that we really care for, someone that we have a really strong soul tie to. Okay, so whether it's new or old, I mean, you just use your discernment on who this represents to you. For a portion of you, it could just be a Gemini. And I know we're getting very close to switching into Gemini season, so Spirit might just be showing a time frame like, hey, for the Saggies, something big's coming in Gemini season that we want to really look out for. Okay, and I feel like it could be good. Also depicted here, if we're not talking about someone you have a strong connection with, the Archangel Raphael does speak about healing. So for a lot of you, now could be a great time of coming to peace with things and healing things and making things right. So I want to dive deeper on all of it, Saggy. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay. Let's get a good shuffle here from my friends. God, Spirit team, talk to me. What do we got for Saggy? And I think I saw a similar thing about signs for you a few weeks ago. But yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Six of Pentacles here. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Saggy, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Okay, Six of Pentacles time. What is this Six of Pentacles about? What's coming in? Beautiful. Beautiful, my friend. So for a lot of you, you could really feel like you're getting some sort of confidence back, getting your groove back, and something really nice is coming towards you. That's like the best way. And I know we're casting the net very wide when I say something like that. And we'll try to get a lot more minute detail as we move along. But we have the Queen of Wands, beautiful energy, not gender specific, so it doesn't matter male or female. So when I see that underneath the Six of Pentacles, either there is somebody coming towards you or wanting to give to you, or this is just you feeling like you're getting your groove back. Okay, so I really, really like this in conjunction with what I saw for you last week. I feel for a lot of Saggies, you're moving forward and moving towards a really beautiful direction. And you might really feel that intuitively yourself. Now, I do know Saggies out there could be going through a lot, right? I mean, you might be in a good place right now. You might not be. But what I'm seeing here in the energies that are in the ethers, it feels really, really good. The Queen of Wands, if it's not you or another fire sign that you're linked to, I think of her as beauty, self-confidence, very sexy type of energy. It's super appealing. So when we see this underneath the Six of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, I want to give to this. Or once again, you might be feeling like you're in a better place or you're going towards it, because this card is all about balance. Now, with all the other stuff we're seeing, I'm liking what I'm feeling, because even if we get two rough cards coming up, that doesn't change all the positivity that we're picking up. So I feel for a lot of Saggies, there could be something coming in. And a lot of you could have a big surprise coming in too. Like, remember, I did say this is about gift giving, and then we have this Queen of Wands. So there could be somebody that's wanting to surprise you in a big way. Let's keep moving forward. See what that Four of Wands has to say. Maybe it'll give us a little more detail on that. So why is the Four of Wands here? Please and thank you. Why is that Four of Wands here? Thank you. My friends, more angelic energy here. More angelic energy here. We have Judgment in the upright. Something huge is coming. Okay, and it might seemingly feel like it's out of nowhere. To me, it's once again either a surprising or unexpected wind coming in, and the energy feels the same, where this one's like steady, like, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better, than kaboom, like this energy just comes in like a rocket. Love what I'm feeling here. Now, Judgment is about transformation, it's about change, and it's also about action. So when I see it underneath this Four of Wands, sure, maybe some of you are going through changes within the family or the home. I don't feel like that's the main message here. I feel like you're going to have some sort of reason to celebrate, and it's coming in quick. And it's going to seemingly feel like it came out of nowhere, where it's like, okay, I mean, just the other day I was here, but now I'm here. It feels very surprising or unexpected. So I feel something really big coming for the collective, and it's good. It comes at a good time, because I feel like in recent weeks there's been a lot of trials and tribulations in the energy for Saggy. You may have been contending with a lot of things. This is beautiful. And like what I was saying here, like, yeah, this feels good. It's a little surprising, and boom, it just like elevates. It goes up a level. So whatever situations you're dealing with, I mean, whether this is something completely different, I feel something really good coming in. Let's keep moving forward to the Lovers and see what's up with that. Really like it. I feel like this is claimable energy, my friends. And once again, all this spirituality, we have Archangel Gabriel, we have Archangel Raphael, and then we have the Four of Wands. It's just really, really nice. Some of you need to hear and know that you're protected. Your spirit team's watching out for you. You know, you could be very spiritual. Let's see what the Lovers has to say, though. Then we'll get into the recap for the Shadow card. I like this for you, Saggy. I feel like this is a super... my friends, I mean, we couldn't have asked for a much better reading than what we're getting here so far. So I think for a lot of Sagittarians, in coming days and weeks, regardless of what your current situation is right now, things are going to start firing on all cylinders, okay? Because we have the different areas of life starting to align here, where we have like the monetary, the money, the material. Now we have like the passions and the home and the family. Now we have personal connections with the Six of Wands. How beautiful is that? This is a huge card of victory, triumph. Okay, public notoriety, recognition, kudos, all that good stuff. So there could be some sort of like connection that really goes extremely well for you. So whether you're waiting to fix something, I did say there's problem solving around where you could try to fix something up with somebody or come to an understanding. There's a big energy coming towards you. The Six of Wands could also represent Leo energy. So keep that in mind, Lovers, with this energy. Do with that what you will. But I feel like for Saggies, things are going to start lining up for you or aligning on all cylinders, okay? And I like that. Now, you know, life, there's a lot of ups and downs. You know, sometimes are good, sometimes are rough, I feel a lot of you could be moving towards a really positive way, so enjoy it and make the most of it while you can. I feel like I need to give that message. Okay, not saying that it's all going to go downhill, but just enjoy the good times. That's like what I'm picking up here. Let's go through and do a quick recap, then we'll get into the shadow card. Saggy, I love the energy for you this week. Once again, very claimable, so I would claim this if I were you. But position number one, we have the Six of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands in the upright. Yeah, there's something big coming towards you, whether you're wanting to give energy to someone or something, or someone's feeling that way towards you. Feels very appealing here. You could be making things right and balancing things out, and I feel like it's somebody possibly getting their groove back in one way or another. And I did also say watch out for a surprise of some kind. And it continues when we get over to that Four of Wands with Judgment in the upright, something that boom comes in, kaboom, beautiful. So once again, unexpected or surprising wins are showing up here in a very powerful way. And it feels like things are going to be firing on all cylinders, at least for a short while, which is really nice. Getting to the back end, we have these strong spiritual ties as well. So watch for the signs and synchronicities. We have the Lovers with the Six of Wands. Whether this is Spirit saying like, hey, Gemini season is going to be really good for you, or this is a connection, a very important one coming in for you. I just love what I'm feeling here because it's like the main parts of life. It's like mind, body, soul, the material, the internal, the external, like all the things are firing on all cylinders, and I really like it. So you got multiple wins coming in, Saggy. Please take a screenshot if you want to look into this further. Let's get you a shadow card here. That was really, really nice. And I feel like it's much needed with what I've been seeing in Saggy readings in recent weeks. Very much needed. So let's get you one. And yeah, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see just yet. Shadow cards don't always have to be a challenge. They could be a good thing. So let's get you one. And if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love and appreciation for all my members. I really do. So let's get your shadow card out here. What do we got? What's going on for my good friends? Okay. I mean, even your shadow card is extremely positive this week. Okay? I mean, which I don't say it's rare. Yeah, sometimes good shadow cards come in. It's not a complete anomaly, but you have the Ten of Cups showing up in the shadows here. The Ten of Cups is wish fulfillment, it's happiness, it's everything. So in a reading where I'm saying like, yeah, you got surprises and unexpected wins and things coming in that you don't even realize yet, then we get the Ten of Cups in the shadows. It's a very exciting type of energy. Now, I will give you the cautionary energy about the Ten of Cups shadow side. This could be Spirit saying like, hey, you might be feeling extra emotional in this time. So you might be feeling big feelings and feeling things in a very deep way with this Ten of Cups. It could also be a warning about not overindulging in certain things, certain pleasures of the flesh and stuff like that. Have a good time, of course, but don't overdo it. But the main thing I'm seeing here is you don't even realize and see the beautiful things you have coming towards you, Sagittarius, and it's really exciting, okay, especially with what we saw in the reading itself. Now we got the Ten of Cups in the shadows. I mean, we couldn't construct a better reading, in my opinion, with the way it feels too. It's really nice. So I'm not going to feed into it anymore. I feel like it's very face value. Hopefully all these things come towards you. I really wish that for you. But yeah, Saggy, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the May subscriber surprise. If you would like to book a one-on-one personal reading with me, you could check out my digital calendar at mastermetaphysics.com. But for the May subscriber surprise, we're doing a winner's choice this month, my friends. 2 lucky subscribers will get their choice of either the Everyday Witches Tarot, which is a wonderful deck. It's one of my favorites. Or you can choose a crystal pendant of your choice from my website. They're homemade. The energy is luscious. They're beautiful. So it's winner's choice there. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments where in the world you are from. You don't have to give me your home address or anything like that. It could be your country, state, province, whatever it might be. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you again soon.